Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So NC State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Here comes the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So Syracuse's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Gets it out fast. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They're working that left side. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
tagged in the middle. It's Madden. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving them some more space so we can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5.
Nice job. Had a little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Ventura. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He gets it inside the 40, but he stopped at the 39, and that's not quite enough for the first down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Makes the grab past the marker. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. They've got a first down here to open the period. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. The Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They just keep firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants to take the top off. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
0.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Finds his back in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Ventura. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They try to pop a run on the draw. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. Got his man in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Wells. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Woo, that defender just laid the wood. As soon as that guy caught the ball, there he was. Bam! Clean hit for a minimal gain.
Got it in the middle. It's Wells. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Using his legs, it's Hill. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Wells. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Cuse!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Hart. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Back to throw, it's Ventura. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Douglas. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this. There he goes! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to pass. It's Ventura. Intercepted deep in his own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's caught. It's Douglas. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs through the tackle. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it.
Turning it on. Continues to fight for yards. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, NC State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He'll pull it on the read. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Wells. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up.
Oh, it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will get there in business after the fumble recovery. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. To the air. It's Ventura. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defense.
Trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man. It's a running room. He's at the 30. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man quickly. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. The Wolfpack opens the final period trying to convert on 4th down. They'll run for it. Shakes off the defender.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Using his legs, it's Pedrino. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Looking for a man, it's Ventura. And the missed connection on third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field. But you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Dropping back, it's Ventura. It's complete on the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Finds his man, it's Wells. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Syracuse mere inches away from a third down conversion. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Looking to throw. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Orange. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Ventura. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
All knotted up. Is free football in the forecast, or can this offense win it here? At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, and especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Ventura. Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the back. And back to the air on 2nd down. Right on target this time. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time. And this one is perfect. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. Coming out with it, it's Gage. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it.